All right, so today we're going to take a look at two very good models. One is from AR Box. This is the Porsche 911 F model, aka the 901, the first generation of the 911. And this one right here is from a newer brand called Zincit Model. Yeah, this is the Singer DLS. This is how you spell it, Zincit. But yeah, let's go ahead and dive in and take a closer look. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the Porsche 911 F model from AR Box first. First impression, the paint is top notch. I really don't have any complaints here. You see that gloss enamel blue? It looks super good. And luckily my copy didn't have any scratches or dents. First, let's talk about the wheels. These steel wheels, Porsche is actually calling them nave wheel. That's the proper term for these flattened steel wheels. The wheel and tire ratio for me looks correct. But the thing that I don't like about the tires is the width. I think the width of the tires are a bit thin, but other than that, I think the wheels and tire look good. Now onto the details on the windows. I like the window frame here. I think AR Box did a tremendous job painting the window frame. They use, I don't know, some sort of a chrome paint here that makes it look like metal. Now on the front, I really don't have any complaints here. I think the acrylic taillight looks good. The frame around the headlights is also done in chrome. The front bumper looks really good as well. It's also painted in chrome. And this model also comes with fog lights. And they use a yellow acrylic cover, which looks nice with this enamel blue. Now, I just want to touch on the Porsche emblem. I think this is probably one of the best, if not the best, Porsche emblem that I've seen on a 64 scale. I mean, as far as the details, the size is in scale. And I don't think it's crooked or anything. I think it really looks really good. I like how they've done the turn signals on both sides. Actually, in fact, the rear also, but we're gonna get to the rear in a bit. The turn signal housing looks excellent. The paint around it, the frame looks excellent as well. Now on the hood, there's your fake vent. This vent doesn't go through the casting. AR Box just painted this in gloss black. And what I love about this model is the interior. Hopefully this video do it justice. The rear view mirror is present and painted in chrome. I think that's cool. The steering wheel is wood. At least in real life this is wood, but I believe they just painted this in brown. But the way they painted the steering wheel looks really good to me. Now focus your attention to the seats. Majority of the seat is painted in black, but the middle part of the seat is done in houndstooth weave pattern. I was gonna say plaid, but it's the proper term is houndstooth, which looks incredible in 64 scale. Like even the back seats have the houndstooth pattern as well. Yeah, it looks pretty insane. Now on the back, you'll see the taillight is also done in acrylic with that chrome frame around it. And the only thing that I don't like on the back is this left taillight is a bit crooked. I mean, it's not a deal breaker. It's just a bit crooked to me. It's probably not too bad for you guys. And then, of course, this model has the Porsche lettering in the middle. It's nicely centered. I don't think it's crooked. And then you also have the 911. It's not a separate piece. They just painted it on there, which I prefer sometimes to avoid, being crooked. So I really think it looks really clean. This grill part right here is also done in chrome. It looks metal, but I don't think it is. I think it's just plastic with like chrome paint. So now let's do a quick roll test. It actually rolls pretty smooth, almost like Mini GT. That's pretty cool. Let's check the base to see if this is plastic or not. Yeah, I want to say metal, but for some reason it feels light. So yeah, that is the 911 F-Type by AR Box. Let's take a look at these Zincit model. Singer DLS. I think this car is based off of the 964 platform, if I'm not mistaken. And also for those who cares, this is limited to 1,499. Let's talk about the side first. I really like the 5-spoke wheels. I think it's very, very detailed. What I don't love here are the tires, because you can clearly see the tire threads from the side, and it kind of makes it look like off-road tires. The other thing that I don't like about this model is that it doesn't have brake details. I mean, at least it's not a black hole when you look beyond the wheels. I think I'm seeing a black plate behind those spokes. But it doesn't look like, brake rotors to me, or I don't see any calipers. So I think it's just a black disc behind those spokes, so it doesn't look like it's hollowed. But other than that, I think the wheels look solid. Now let's talk about more details on the side. This side skirt here is done in carbon fiber. I think it looks great. I don't have any complaints there. Wheel arches, I think they look good. The stands look good to me. Is it perfect? Probably not, but it looks low enough for me. In front, I think the acrylic headlights that they use here is probably one of the clearest that I've seen on any 64 scale models. I don't see any glue residue. It's just super duper clean. And you can see the bulb inside. I think it only has one bulb anyways. But yeah, you can clearly see the bulb, or like that tiny dot inside the housing. I think it looks great. Now the Porsche badge here, as a Porsche fan, I think it looks good, but it's not quite in scale compared to the Aerobox. The details are there, it's just, I think it's a bit too big. But yeah, it's a nitpick, not a deal breaker, of course. Now the turn signals are also done in acrylic. Instead of your typical, yellow or amber, this one they use a darker orange, which is actually accurate to at least some of the builds that I've seen online. In fact, let me show you a quick picture here on the left so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Because, like I said, typically these are like light orange, or like, light orange, right? Or amber. But in this build, you can see that the turn signal is darker than usual. So props to Zincit for capturing that here on a model. I think they did a good job there. The front lip or splitter is done in carbon fiber with very tight carbon fiber lines. And also, I didn't touch on how good the paint is. So that's why when I first saw this car, I'm like, wait, is this resin? No, because you typically get this kind of this gloss on a paint only on resin models. But remember, this is die-cast. And look how that, paint pops or shine against the light. So it's just, I don't know, like it's incredible. Now the interior, you're not gonna see a whole lot, and it's so hard to see now that it's dark. And I just see 2 bucket seats painted in black. Back seat, there's a roll cage on the back painted in silver. Oh no, silver and some carbon fibers, so that's cool. Now this part here, I don't know what this is. Some sort of support, probably, but it's also done in carbon fiber. So again, if you know what this is, let me know down in the comments. So from the back, I think the back looks really, really good. The Porsche lettering is there. The taillights are acrylic. And this part right here, this metal part, it has a photo etch grill, but in some builds that I saw online, this middle part right here is actually exposed, and that's usually where they put the license plate. So in this case though, I kind of like it with the photo etch grill. I think it looks good and sporty. And down here, of course, is your rear diffuser done in carbon fiber. The exhaust looks fine to me. It's painted nicely in gray, not silver or chrome. Ducktail spoiler looks good. Yeah, looks excellent. The grill looks good as well. And I think in some of the builds in real life, they do put like a Singer badge there somewhere, but I don't see it here, but maybe I'm wrong. But the grill looks good. It's done in carbon fiber as well. There's a lot of carbon fiber bits here. That's really, really nice, man. I'm trying to remember how much I bought this for, but I don't want to say it right now because I don't want to make a mistake. Let's go ahead and do a quick roll test. Does it roll? Yes, it does. Surprisingly, it does. Wow. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. Check this out. I mean, it's not as smooth as TLBN or Mini GT, right? But the fact that this thing rolls, it's pretty incredible. Huh. All right. Here's what the undercarriage looks like. I mean, there's a lot of details. Well, I was gonna say some details, but yeah, compared to other brands like Global 64 by Tarmac, right? Usually they leave this plain, but yeah, you have some details here. And yeah, I think it's metal based too. And this one right here, the front lip or front splitter, yeah, underneath is also done in carbon fiber. Look how good that is. Look at the weave. That is so cool. Yeah, even the rear diffuser, look at this. Yeah, well done, Zincit. As for the alternatives, the 911 F-Type or the 901, you have the Mini GT. Mini GT produced this model in the past. It's quite old now, but they do have this. If you want me to do a comparison video between the Airbox 911 F-Type and the Mini GT 901, let me know down in the comments and I'll do that comparison for you guys. And as far as I know, only Mini GT, oh, but wait, I think Kyosho made the 901 and 64 scale as well. But yeah, those are your options, right? Why buy an older casting when you can buy the Airbox now for about 20-25 bucks depending on where you buy this. Now when it comes to the Singer DLS, and Pop Race also made like you know, your basic Singer Targa and then the Singer Coupe. To be honest, I can't really compare it to Zincit because Zincit is on a different level. The carbon fiber details, the wheels, and I know it doesn't have, you know, brake details, but Pop Race doesn't have brake details either. I mean, they have a fake brake disc behind their wheels, but it's not super detailed, no calipers or anything. Also, they're in different price point, right? So I think the Zincit's a bit more than Pop Race. So it's not exactly apples to apples comparison, but if you want my recommendation, I'll just go with Zincit and be done with it. So yeah, that's it for today, and I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you on the next one.